Travion, bringing him with you, and obviously you know him pretty well. What does he bring to the table?
Yeah, Trey is he's great. He's like family already. You know what I mean? So and his presence and his energy when he comes. When he comes to practice, when he comes in the building, I mean, his teammates see it, and we're just really fortunate to have him.
How have you seen guys adapt to your scheme so far? I know it's still probably pretty early to tell, but how have you seen them kind of adjust to what you've been implementing so far this spring?
Well, I mean, they're hungry to learn something new, and obviously, getting a fresh start, with the new system. It's starting with the terminology and the language that we're teaching them, and every day is just kind of a learning process. But these guys are bringing the right attitude and the right energy every day, and you can see it in our communication pre-snap and our ability to communicate the calls, especially in pressure situations like our offense is giving us. The guys are just continuing to improve. So I'm excited. They're bringing the right attitude and the right energy every day.
Kenny sounded like he was talking about the importance of situational football to break practice there. It sounded like he brought up a situation when he played your defense at Washington State last year and kind of how the yards and stuff, that doesn't really matter. How impressive is that to hear that from such a young coach who's still adjusting to sort of being in that role, and what do you take from that?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like, there's an old saying that says, sometimes stats will lie or won't tell the whole truth, and, there's a reason why he's a head football coach at Arizona State University. I mean, he knows football. He's a football guy. If you spend all of your time, studying the game and studying the situations and studying the science and the X's and O's and the formulas that lead to winning, and he continues to emphasize that at practice, which is just helping our guys. And as soon as our players start to think in the same way, and they start to think situationally and what I need to do, it's really the rule of anticipating, and that's defense. Like, if you can cut the fat and you can anticipate, you're playing one thing really, really fast and you're reacting to another thing, then at least you're playing and have an opportunity to be successful. The predictability definitely elevates.